Get me that Bible. In the name of God, the creator of the entire universe, I have never taken a bribe, and I will never take a bribe.
Kenya's Supreme Court has become only the first bench in Africa to nullify a presidential election. I've just learned the third in the whole world.
The following are the orders of the court pursuant to Article 142 and 3 of the Constitution and Rule 22 of the Supreme Court Presidential Election Rules. Number 1, a declaration is hereby issued that the presidential election held on 8th August 2017 was not conducted in accordance with the Constitution and the applicable law, rendering the declared results invalid, null, and void. Number 2, a declaration is hereby issued that the third respondent was not validly declared as the president-elect, and that the declaration is invalid, null, and void. Third, an order is hereby issued directing the first respondent to organize and conduct a fresh presidential election in strict conformity with the Constitution and the applicable election laws within 60 days of the determination under Article 143 of the Constitution.
Now, former Chief Justice David Maraga has joined the United Green Movement Party and will vie for the presidency in 2027 on the same ticket. Maraga, who was unveiled in Nairobi as party leader and flag bearer, said he chose UGM for its values and vowed to anchor his leadership on the rule of law and constitutionalism. He said he will traverse the country to popularize the party and promised to reset governance to work for all Kenyans, citing failure in current systems.
One time. Leo Maraga amefanya kitu ya maana sana. Sisi kama Wakisii, hiyo ndio kitu tunataka kuona.
Mumeacha Matiang'i?
Matiang'i nilimwambia atengeneze party na bado anangoja.
Alienda bash.
Aliendea bash. Sindio? Alright. Kwa hivyo Matiang'i ina nini? Maraga amefanya kitu moja mzuri sana. Launching your own party is an amazing thing. This is what we are telling people. Usiende harusi na gari ya wenyewe. Utaweka kwa njia. Utaachwa kwa njia vile Gachagua aliachwa, si ndio? Kwa hivyo Wakisii mujifunze that way, and all leaders wa Kenya wajifunze that way. Congratulations Maraga for launching your party. Piga makofi.
Alright, in the next 90 seconds, I'm going to try to convince you why David Kenani Maraga is the right candidate for the 6th President of the Republic of Kenya. Here we go. Maraga is running for the presidency on the United Green Movement Party ticket. He has been on the forefront of the judicial system in this country, holds a bachelor and master's degree in law from the University of Nairobi, and has practiced Kenyan law for over 40 years, with the peak of his career being the Chief Justice of Kenya in 2016, where he famously became the first and only Supreme Court judge in Africa to rightfully nullify an election because of rigging and fraud. But you already know that. Here's why you should really vote for him. David Maraga has no criminal history, no malpractice, no indictment in the history of him being alive. He's spotless, he's clean. I know this looks like a really small and minor feat, but if you look at the people he's going up against, this is literally night and day. That's his biggest selling point. His biggest competitor happens to be a multi-dollar billionaire with a history of looting, getting suspended and sacked, disobeying court orders, disregard of human lives, disregard of the Constitution, psychotic, and most importantly, indicted by the International Criminal Court for crimes against humanity, while running the most corrupt government in Kenyan history ever since independence, with corruption and looting cases to the tunes of billions every single month. And these other clowns, we don't talk about them. Unless Sifuna is serious about vying for the presidency, then I don't give a shit about these other losers. If you don't believe anything I've said in the last 30 seconds, I just want you to do a simple homework. Go to the website of his party and look at the manifesto that he has posted. The one thing that caught my attention is this mission statement right here: to build a state of society in which all Kenyans will have a better life. His manifesto tackles 3 main important things. politics, youth employment, economy, and the rule of law. David Maraga is in touch with what's happening in Kenya. He's actually gone to the grassroots, the grounds. He's campaigned at the lowest level and understands the needs and the desires of the most vulnerable Mwananchi. He took time to come up with this manifesto. He's been writing it ever since 2020. This is literally the most perfect thing you can ever read. And he definitely wrote it on his own. He didn't have a team behind it. He sat down and wrote it word by word, brick by boring brick. He surrounds himself with competent people. He's gone on record to say that everybody who will vie for a seat in the name of an MCA to the governor with his party should be flawless and spotless and clean. He should not have any corruption cases or any pending criminal cases. Anyone who chooses to vie on the UGC ticket is a right person. The main problem with Maraga's campaign team is he lacks resources. This nigga has nothing compared to these billionaires who run against him. He is not fortunate enough to have looted billions and billions of money while he was in the judiciary. Hell, they can't even pay me to make this video. I'm doing this because I see his vision and I see that this is the only person who's going to rescue this country. I'm doing this for free. Can't even buy Twitter followers. I mean, he's barely even at 10K. He relies on donations and the word of mouth to get his agendas out there. And the stupid mainstream media doesn't even show his rallies. They would rather show the president accusing other people of sexual assault than show Maraga. That's how far their mainstream media's fallen. David Maraga relies on you. Here's how you can help him. Get the word out. Mention him in your conversations. Put his party logo on your profile pictures, on your status, on your stories. Use his hashtags UGM, Kumekucha. Give no room, no platform, no airtime, no thought to anyone else who chooses to support any other candidate, especially that guy in power. Show up to his rallies. Record him in his rallies. Follow him on social media. Talk about him on your social media. And most importantly, post about him at least once or twice a week. Make sure everybody sees it. Do everything possible. Purchase promotions, purchase ads. Talk about this guy because you're not just supporting him, you're supporting his future. Donate to his mchanga. This guy needs your help. This guy needs me. This guy needs you. This guy needs everyone who's watching. And most importantly, chukwa kura. If you can convert one person out of these 4 million buck-teeth people, then you are helping this country. Just one person. Just convince one of these people, just one, that Maraga is the right choice. My name is Kenyan Loser, Naniko Kadi, and I fully endorse David Kenani Maraga as the 6th president of Kenya. And I urge everyone to do the same. If you love this country, that's the right choice.
To get your opinion on this, what do you make of the former Chief Justice David Kenani Maraga, who has been critical of the government, calling for good reforms, the principle of constitutionalism? What's your view on him?
He's a good candidate. He represents a break from the past. He's definitely, he's not one of the oligarchs. He definitely opposed the violations of human rights that occurred in 2018 and 2022, including the ones that occurred against me. He opposed the culture of impunity that was becoming and became systemic, institutionalized, and weaponized by Uhuru Kenyatta and now William Ruto. So that's a positive candidate. That's not a candidate I will be able to say does not represent something positive.
When it comes to governance, as a society,
Yes.
Kenya, I think we lost it somewhere. Kenya started on the same footing with countries like South Korea.
Yes, yes.
And by the 1970s,
Yes, yes.
the economy of South Korea
Yes.
was 40 times
Yes, yes.
larger than that of Kenya. So number one, we established that
Yes.
with proper
Yes.
governance structures and good spirit, we should be way better
Yes, yes.
than we are now.
Yes, yes.
We should be competing with South Korea where they are now.
Yes, yes.
It is possible to be the Singapore that we tout
Yes, yes.
every now and then.
Yes, yes. We enter deals every day. You sign contracts with your sponsors of this program or with other role players, with your technical team that helps you here, and so forth. The basic philosophy in life for me is twofold. Number one, you cannot make good deals with bad guys. It is a stupid approach to life to say I have struck the best deal with the worst guys. Number two, hope in and of itself is not a method of doing things. You cannot use hope as your methodology
Yes,
of doing things.
yes.
What those societies you have pointed out did, they had a method. And that method was put in the hands of good guys. That's the only way those deals worked.
Okay.
In our case, we had hope put in the hands of our worst sons and daughters. There is a system of government called a kakistocracy. A kakistocracy is a leadership by the worst. So you sit as a community of people and you ask, who among us do we want to be the chairman of this club? Then you pick the worst and you say that one, that's the one we want. And hope that somehow, out of this hope, results will arise. So that, for example, you will find a country like Israel being in a desert, but giving food aid to countries like Kenya that have a lot of arable land. And you want to ask, I mean, how does that happen?
Yeah.
So if you then reflect, and in the course of our comparative studies, we've had the privilege of meeting some scholars from those studies, they will tell you that they got it right from the very beginning. And how they got it right is, from the very beginning and throughout history, they get the right men and right women for the job. So if you talk about Singapore, you talk about Korea, you talk about China, those countries get the right men and women for the job. That is what I'm calling the method. That's what I'm calling the good guys with whom you can enter into deals and expect the deals to be honored. Bad guys are fraudsters. And therefore, if we continue lying to ourselves that one day we shall be like Singapore, it is what Chinua Achebe in his book, The Trouble with Nigeria, has called a false image of ourselves. That greatness they pronounce will not be realized if we keep doing things the way we have always done them.
Yes.
We must get good guys in all the right places. When you do that, good guys tend to be very intolerant to mediocrity. Generally, they tend to be very intolerant. If you work in a private sector and you have a boss who has a vision for an organization like this, you will not allow your cameraman to be mediocre in the way he gets the captions, in the way he edits the captions, in the way they would get it right. If you are in a program like this, you would want guys who ensure the lighting is proper, because it can be done.
Yes.
On earth, there is a man or a woman who can get the lighting here right. You will get that one. You can't get the worst who will put you in darkness.
That's how much of a sample size you have.
Yes, that's the opportunity you have. In societies like America, for example, you know, through their green card system, they look for best talents in the world and give them green cards. What are they doing? That's what I'm telling you. If you are the best scientist here today, chances are Americans will, through scholarships, through green cards, through opportunities, find a way of getting you there.
Yes.
They are looking for the best men and women on earth to do that job.
Yes.
And I'm painting this picture to let you know that I believe one day our society will get it right. But our society will get it right upon realizing that we have always gotten it wrong. We have pretended to be striking good deals with our worst men and women. The result is the present day despondency, the present day hopelessness, the present day air of despair. It will remain so until we get to a point where we begin striking the same deals with our right men and our right women. And those right men and right women actually exist. But the way we have polluted our governance space is such that they don't think it's worthwhile going to be dirtified in that space. You know, the truth of the matter is this: competent people don't shout about their competence.
Yes.
Meritorious people don't shout about their merit. They just like their work speaking for themselves. And unfortunately, as society, we don't give so much attention to the search of those people. We are more interested in our noisiest thieves and conmen and fraudsters and drug dealers, and we put them in our sensitive dockets and somehow hope that we shall be a great country. That is not the right way to do things.
What is there today that you would place on the table and say, this is why Kenyans should trust me, that I am that leader that they've been waiting for?
Joe, I'm a lawyer. We have very many other professionals. This country requires very, very many people. Very many people. What I can place before the Kenyans is that I am going to get a team of professionals in various areas. I will not purport to know what is done in the medical field. I will leave that to the experts. What I will do is, I will do the necessary vetting, get the right people in the right place, and once they are there, allow them to work. Give them the confidence they require to work, but call them to account. And I believe that is what is required, and if Kenyans trust me, that is exactly what I will do. Our institutions have literally been broken down. We have no institutions simply because of interference. The government has interfered with the recruitment of those who go to those institutions, so that when you get people in institutions that are supposed to serve the country, they are like saying, look, what is Bwana Mkubwa saying about this? There is an issue here. What is Bwana Mkubwa thinking? I wouldn't want that to happen. If I get somebody who is not working because he's waiting for me to tell him what to do, I'll sack him and get somebody else to do that. So that's what we need to do. What I will do is to provide leadership that will enable the Kenyan business community, to enable the Kenyan professionals, to enable the dons in our universities to do their work as they are required to do. And the country will move forward. You agree with me that our young people are much better than we are in technology. And the technology is what is moving the world today. So it is, I'm there to cooperate with the young people, encourage them to come up and give them their right, so that they are able to occupy their right positions and run this country as we move on. It is being done in other countries all over. It is being done in other countries all over. I mean, in civil service, we used to have a policy where especially those who are retiring, were required to get others to understudy them. When are we going to do that if we don't get our young people to be involved in leadership and accept them? We have taken them to schools. They have trained very well. We have brilliant young people in this country. It is only that we are not giving them an opportunity, and we are not facilitating them to be able to contribute to the economic welfare and the economic and the social welfare of this country.
Mimi nitapigana na ufisadi. Wale ambao mnanijua, mimi bado kupewa hongo na siwezi kupewa hongo. Sasa nawaambia na washukuru, asanteni kwa hii nafasi ambayo mmetupatia. Mkinipa nafasi niwe rais wenu, nitachunga mali yenu na sitawaibia mali yenu. Mkumbuke hivyo. Shule kwa watoto wetu wataenda, hospitali mtaenda bila kulipa SHA, na Kenya itaendelea mbele.
Rais William Ruto akikuita mfanye kazi pamoja hapa mbeleni kutafuta nafasi ya urais. Are you willing?
No, I will not work with him. Because his vision or his way of working does not will not harmonize with mine.
Yes.
So that means you cannot be in his camp.
No, I can't.
Ila kuna wale ambao wanadhani wewe ni mradi wake. You are a project. Are you?
Yeah. Wacha nikuulize hivi Elizabeth. Ukiitwa project, wewe ni mtu ambao umenunuliwa. Go back on my record. Kama ni kununuliwa, nilikuwa nataka kununuliwa, ningenunuliwa kitambo. I will not be a project of anybody. I will be a project of the Kenyan people, to serve the Kenyan people. I will stand firm. Na mimi nawaambia wa Kenya hivi. Niamini na pesa yenu. Sitawaibia pesa yenu. Sitakubalia familia yangu iwaibie pesa yenu. Sitakubali wale ambao tunafanya kazi na wao waibie pesa yenu. I will take care of every shilling the Kenyan people will place in my hands.
All right. That is a good one, and thank you for allowing us kuku interview siku ya leo.